sorry ass DJ.
Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Simply Marps Maestro Olaso.
Welcome to our quarter two week number two. And today's topic, we are going to have comparing and arranging, adding and subtracting decimals. Kumusta po kayong mga magulang, mga kaguro at mga mag-aaral? Ako pa rin ang inyong Maestro Olaso at sama-sama pa rin tayong Math Tuto. Ayan, so eto na nga po. We are now on our week number two para sa ating second quarter. And this is our target. The first one, compare and arrange decimal numbers. Second, add and subtract decimal numbers through thousands without and with regrouping. In this case, we are going to have three-part lessons. So, simulan na natin. Of course, before that, let's have first a review. And I think you are so familiar with these symbols. The first symbol, what do you call this? Yes, this is greater than symbol. This symbol is used when the first given number is greater or higher than the second given number. What about this one? Yes, this symbol is called the less than symbol. This symbol is used when the first number is less than or lower or smaller than the second number. Ayan, nung elementary kami, sabi ng teacher namin, kung saan nakaharap yung bunganga, ayan, ito yung tinatawag na bunganga, the mouth, then yun yung mataas ang number. So in this case, nakaharap sa una, kaya this is greater. And in this case, nakaharap sa pangalawa, kaya the first number ay mababa sa pangalawang number. And this symbol means the first and the second number have the same value or they are equal. And about the word ascending. Ascending means increasing. When you say increasing, the number starting with the least number or least value going to the greatest value. Sa madaling salita, aayusin mo ang mga numbers simula sa pinakamababang halaga, unti-unting tumataas hanggang sa pinakamataas na value. That's what you call least to greatest number. And if you read the word descending, it means decreasing. You will start with the greatest value going to the least value. Simula sa pinakamataas na halaga hanggang sa pinakamababang halaga. So these are the two things that you should remember kasi minsan ay nababaliktad. Ascending, unti-unting tumataas. Descending, unti-unting bumababa ang value. Let's start now our first lesson all about comparing and arranging decimal numbers. Ayan. So, let's have this data or information. We're going to use the same data or information so that the lesson will be connected to each other. No, then we will relate this lesson to the real life situation. Suppose we have this value and we are going to use Romeo's weekly savings. So ayan, ang ipon ni Romeo simula Monday up to Friday. So by the way, Do you know how to read the number or the money? Yeah, so let's go back. So this is read as 20 pesos and 75 centavos. Tuesday, Romeo saved 30 pesos and 25 centavos. On Wednesday, he saved 20 pesos and 25 centavos. On Thursday, 30 pesos and 75 centavos, while on Friday, Romeo saved 40 pesos and 50 centavos. So let's have the question now. In which day did Romeo have the greatest savings? So yan ang ating tanong. Alin dyan anong araw daw ang pinakamataas niyang ipon? So we are looking for the greatest. Since we have the given numbers, five given numbers, we will compare the value of each number. So please remember this. In comparing decimal numbers, begin with the same place value digit starting from the leftmost. So kapag kino-compare natin yung mga numbers, you have to start dun sa mga place value ng mga digit. Simula sa pinakakaliwa. So in this case, since we have the numbers given in the combination of the whole number and the decimal number, we will start looking for the whole numbers. So tingnan natin muna yung mga whole numbers. 20, Tuesday 30, Wednesday 20, same with Monday. Thursday 30, same with Tuesday. And for Friday, we have 40. So by looking at the whole number, alam mo na agad kung alin ang alam na alam mo na agad kung alin ang mataas na halaga. Yes, it's 40. Therefore, kayang-kaya mo nang sagutin. So the greatest savings was on the Friday. So it was on Friday, Romeo had the greatest savings. So it's 40 pesos and 50 centavos. So what if, eto na, all of the numbers have the same whole numbers? Ano yung susunod na titingnan mong value? It's the tenths. Okay. For example, the savings on Monday and Wednesday, they have the same whole number. So in order to compare or to look for the greater value, look at the next digit, which is the tenths place. So we have 7/10, we have 2/10. So the greater value is 7/10. Therefore, savings on Monday is greater than savings on Wednesday. So ito mas mataas. Another, we have Tuesday and Thursday. Let's compare. Since they have the same value in the whole number, look at again the tens place. We have 2 and we have 7. Therefore, Thursday is greater than Tuesday, or Tuesday is less than Thursday. So that's it. That's how we compare the numbers. Okay? So what if, sir, they have the same value of the whole numbers? They have the same value of tens place. Then look for the hundreds place, and so on. So that's the order on how we look for the value, starting from the whole number, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, and so on. Did you get it? So let's try this one. Another question is, in which day did Romeo have the least savings? From greatest, we are going to find the least savings. Again, in comparing decimal numbers, begin with the same place value digits starting from the leftmost. So we'll look for the whole numbers. We have 20, 30, 20, 30, and 40. So we have the least value of 20, but Monday, Wednesday has the same whole number. So what are we going to do is look for the tens place. Hanapin natin. Yung tens place is to 7, samantalang ito 2. So we are looking for the least or less number. So 7 is greater than 2 and 2 is less than 7. Therefore, the answer to this question is 20 pesos and 25 centavos. Nakuha ba? Let's proceed. What if the question now is, what is the proper order of the amount did Romeo save from greatest to least? So we are going to arrange these numbers from greatest to least, meaning in descending order or decreasing order. So we will look for the greatest. We answered already a while ago, which is the greatest value we have. Again, in comparing, look for the whole number and tens place, hundreds place, thousand, and so on. So the greatest value is 40 pesos and 50 centavos. So we have 230. So what's next? Which is greater? 2 tenths or 7 tenths? Parehas yung whole number, kaya titingnan natin yung next place value. We have 2 tenths and we have 7 tenths. So mas mataas ang 7 tenths. So the next number is 30 pesos and 75 centavos. So since we have only 130, so this is the next one. 30 pesos and 25 centavos. Now, we have only two numbers, same whole number 20. Then look for the tens place, 7, 2. So, this is greater. So, we have now 20 pesos and 75 centavos. And the least number that we answered a while ago is 20 pesos and 25 centavos. So, that's it. Okay. Did you understand? Hmm. Must try nga! Now, arrange the following decimal numbers in ascending order. Do you still remember the word ascending? Hmm. Ascending means it's increasing, starting from the least value going to the greatest value. Now, if you want to try it, pause it now.
1, 2, 3, come on!
Alright. Kapag pinalay mo na ito, ibig sabihin you are done. Let's compare and check your answer. Again, you will arrange the following numbers in ascending order. So let's try. Ascending means increasing. We will start with the least value. What's your answer? Yes. The least value is 5 10,000s. While they have no whole numbers, so look for the tens place. Tens place. Tens place. This 3 has a value of 0 in 10 place. Then look for that hundreds place. We have 5, another 0, another 0. So eto na lang natira. Then look for the thousands. 5, while this is 0. So this is the least value. Okay, next. So let us focus on this. Which is the next? It's tens, tens, hundreds, hundreds, zeros. Therefore, this is the next one. It's 5,000s. What about the next one? So, ito na yun, siyempre. It's 500s. Now, dalawa na lang ang natitira. Alin ang mas mababa since we are looking for the least number going to the greatest. So, this is the tens. Pareha sila tens. While this is the hundreds. While this one has no value or number on the hundreds, means this is the place value holder. What is that number? It's 0. So 0, while this is 5. So which is less than? Of course, this is 1. So this is now 5 tenths, and the greatest value is 55 hundredths. Did you get the correct order? Congratulations! Another way to arrange the decimal number is that you have to change that in the same places or the same digits. So it's 5 10,000s. This is equal to 50 10,000s. This is equal to 510,000s. And this is equal to 5,000 10,000. And this one is equal to 5,510,000 by putting zeros in the number of places na walang nakalagay. So that's it, huh? All right. So let's go to the next lessons. We have adding decimal numbers. Okay, let us use again the same information or data. It's all about Romeo's weekly savings. So yan pa rin ang gagamitin natin, no? So the question now is, how much savings did Romeo save in all? Ang tanong, so magkano lahat-lahat ang naipon ni Romeo? So since we are talking again of the word in all and we need to get the total amount, so what is the operation that we are going to use in order to get the total? So what is that operation? Correct. It's addition. So we are going to add now these numbers. So since our topic is all about adding decimal numbers, paano nga ba ang pag-add? How do we add decimal numbers? So that's what are we going to talk about. In adding decimal numbers, we are going to follow step by step. Step number one, align the decimal numbers in column. So yan ang ating gagawin. Isusulat daw natin or i-align natin ang mga numbers in column. So let's do that. We have the first, the second, the third, the fourth, the fifth. All right. So we have now the numbers in column. So paano ba sinusulat in column? Simply, you have to arrange it according to their place value or just align the decimal point. Okay? Then let's have now the addition. Let's get now the total. Or in short, let's add number two. Add in the same way you are adding whole numbers. Start adding from the rightmost digit of the addends going to the leftmost. Regroup if possible. So, ganun din. Kung paano daw tayo mag-add ng whole numbers, ganun din ang pag-add ng decimal numbers starting from the rightmost. Dun sa pinaka kanan. So, here it is. 5 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. 5 times 4, we have 20. Then we have to regroup if possible. So how do we regroup? By bringing down the ones digit, since the answer is 20, carrying the tens digit, which is 2. Let's continue. 2, 9, 11 plus 2, 13 plus 7, 20 plus 5, it's 25. So bring down the ones digit 5 and carry the tens digit 2. So let's continue now. Since it's all 0 and we have carry a 2, just bring down 2. Then continue adding 2 plus 3, 5, 7, 10, 14. So we have now 14. And don't forget, number 3, align the decimal point in the sum to the decimal points of the addends. Ilalagay mo lang sa ilalim ng mga decimal points ang decimal point. So just put the decimal point. All right. Now, since we are talking of money, don't forget the symbol of money. So we have the peso sign or PHP. So we have now the answer to the question. How much savings did Romeo save in all? We have 142 pesos and 50 centavos. Did you get it? Hmm. Math try nga. Okay, now please get your scratch paper if you have any paper. The question now is, what is the sum of the following numbers? So we have 25 hundredths, we have 5 thousandths, we have 345 thousandths, and we have 1,256 ten thousandths, 7,895 ten thousandths. Again, you need to find the sum. What's the operation when getting the sum? You get it. Pause it now.
1, 2, 3.
Focus now. Alright, now kung pag pinlay mo na ito, ibig sabihin you are done. And let us check now your answer. Again, let's follow the step by step in adding decimal numbers. Step 1, align the decimal numbers in column. Right. Since the given numbers for the first one, we have only two decimal places. In order to have an equal number of decimal places, since the highest decimal places is 4, then put the 0 as the place value holder. So we have now two zeros to make it 4. We have 1 0 to make it 4 and another 1 0 to make it 4 places or decimal places. Okay. Now, so we have the same number of decimal digits or decimal places. Now, let's have the addition. Add in the same way you are adding whole numbers. Okay, so start adding from the rightmost digit. We have 6 plus 5 since it's all 0. Okay, so 6 plus 5 is equal to 11. Regroup by bringing down 1 and carry down 1. Uh, bringing down 1 and carry 1. Then 1 plus 5, 6 plus 5, 11 plus 5, 16 and plus 9 is equal to 25. Bring down 5 and carry 2. 2 plus 5, 7 plus 4, 11, 13, 21. Bring down 1, carry 2. Then we have 4, 7, 8 plus 7 equals 15. Bring down 5, carry 1. Then all 0 plus 1 is equal to 1. And don't forget to align the decimal point. So we have now the answer 1 and 5,151 10,000s. Did you get the same answer? If you get it, congratulations! Okay, so we are done with our second part. Now, we will proceed to our third part of the lesson. It's all about subtracting decimal numbers. Okay, now again, we will use the same value or the same data or information. All about Romeo's weekly savings. Now, we have now the question here. How much more did Romeo save on Friday than on Thursday? So we are comparing now kung gaano ba kataas yung na-save ni Romeo nung Friday kesa nung Thursday. So we are comparing, no? Since we are doing a comparison, what is the operation that we are going to use here? Yes, it's subtraction. So we will use subtraction. Now, we have now the topic all about in subtracting decimal numbers. Let's follow again the step by step. First, the same with adding decimal. Align the decimal numbers in column. So let us align Friday, Romeo saved 40 pesos and 50 centavos, while on Thursday, he saved 30 pesos and 75 centavos. And let us subtract. Subtract in the same way you are subtracting whole numbers. Kung paano tayo mag-subtract ng whole numbers, parehas lang po yan. Then we will start again. Also, we will start at the rightmost digits. We have 0 and 5. Can we subtract 5 from 0? So what are we going to do? Regroup if necessary. Did you still remember kung paano ba tayo mag-regroup? Borrowing or regrouping now. So we will regroup the number, okay? Since 0 cannot be or 5 cannot be subtracted from 0, we will regroup 0 hundredths by getting the value in the tens place. So we have 5 tenths, so we will get 1/10. So we will have now the 10 hundredths. Actually, it's the same value, no? It's tenths. Okay, so 10 tenths. Now, since we get 10 tenths from 5 tenths, so 5 tenths will become now 4 tenths. Did you understand? We get the value or we get the value from the other digit. Okay, now, so can we subtract now 5 from 10? So we have 10 minus 5 equals 5. Now, another problem. 4 cannot be subtracted to 7. So still, we are going to regroup. We will have to get the value in the ones place. But since there is no value because it's 0, this 0 will get another value to the next digit, which is non-zero. Nakuha nyo? Kapag 0 yung kinukuhaan, ibig sabihin wala kang makukuha sa 0. So, hahanap ka dun sa susunod. So, 4. Tayo sa 4. So, therefore, kapag nakakuha na si 4, 4 will become 14 tenths. Saan nanggaling yung 10? From, since wala namang makukuha sa 0. So, nandito yan sa 4. So, ibig sabihin, 4 tenths ay magiging 3 tenths. Then, yung tenths or 10 ones, dahil nanghiram yung kanyang katabi, yung 4, kaya siya naging 14. That's why yung 10 naging 9 ones. Yung 10 ones naging 9 ones. Kasi nakuha ni 4 kanina. Naintindihan po? Ayan, ulitin natin ha. So, si 4 magiging 4 tenths magiging 14 tenths kasi kumuha siya sa 0. Since si 0 ay wala namang makukuhaan, kumuha din siya sa 4. Kaya nangyari, naging 14 tenths siya. Si 4 at si 0. Yung 0, kapag buo, 10 ones. So, dahil nanghiram si 4, magiging 9 ones. Then 4, magiging 3 tenths. Okay? 4 tenths, magiging 3 tenths. Did you understand? Okay, now, can we subtract 14 by 7? Yes, we have 7. 9 minus 0, we have now 9. Then 3 minus 3 equals 0. Kapag 0 ang nasa unahan, wag na nating ilalagay. Okay? So, then, align the decimal point. We have the decimal point. Then, since we are talking of money, we have now the peso sign. So, we have 9 pesos and 75 centavos. All right. So if you want to check if your answer is correct, just add your answer by this. Just add your answer and the subtrahend. And if you got the same 40 pesos and 50 centavos, then it means you are correct. Do you understand? Hmm. Again, we will proceed. Math try na. Now, what's the answer if 5 and 753 ten thousandths deducted from 8 and 125,000? Since we are talking of deducted, kakaltasan, then the operation is, yes, it's subtraction. Okay, in subtracting decimal numbers, let's follow again the step by step. Number 1, align the decimal numbers in column. Okay, common mistakes kapag ganito ang tanong. So be careful, no? So choose which is the minuend and which is the subtrahend. By the way, did you still remember what do we mean by minuend and subtrahend? The larger number is the minuend and the lower number is the subtrahend. Be careful. When we are talking of this one, we have the word from. Ibig sabihin, yun yung minuend. Kasi dun manggagaling yung bawas. Ito yung ibabawas natin. Dito manggagaling yung ibabawas. Okay, so we have now 8 and 125,000 ang ating minuend and we have now 5 and 753 ten thousandths ang ating subtrahend. So are you ready now to subtract? Just follow. Subtract in the same way you are subtracting whole numbers. So what did you notice here in the 10,000 place? There is no number. So it means the number is 0 as place value holder. So 0 is the place value holder. Now, the question, can we subtract or deduct 3 from 0? So hindi naman pwede. Still, we are going to regroup the number. Okay. So 0, 0 10,000 ay kukuha kay 5,000. So magiging na siyang 10 10 thousandths, and C5 will become 5 thousandths will become 4 thousandths. Okay, 10 minus 3, we have 7. We can now subtract. We cannot subtract 4 minus 5. So, continuous ang ating regrouping. Si 4 will become 14 thousandths. Kaya manggagaling dito ang bawas or kinuha niya sa 200s. Kaya si 200s ay magiging 100. Okay, we are getting by 10. Why 10? Because the value of each digit has 10 times greater from the value of its digit. Okay, now 14 minus 5. What's the answer? We have 9. Now, 1 cannot be subtracted by 7. So, 100 cannot be subtracted by 700. So, still continues the regrouping. So, since kukuha ng value sa katabi niya, 1 will become 11 hundredths. Si 1/10, dahil nakuhaan, magiging 0. Yan, 0 na, 0/10. Okay, now, can we subtract now? 11 minus 7, we have now 4. Then 0 minus 0, still same. Wala kang makukuha. So, it is 0. Then, 8 minus 5 equals 3. So, we have now the decimal point. What will you do? Align the decimal point. So, the answer now to the question, 3 and 497 10,000s. Did you get the same answer? Congratulations! And that concludes our week number 2. Thank you so much again for tuning in and see you in the next episode. Happy learning!
Sorry, it's DJ.